Oh my god. Hello everybody. Welcome to another installment of Enoch and Barb podcast where we literally talk about whatever we want, but we keep it PG, we keep it clean. So, topic, autism.
Hi, as your mom, I want to know, when you're pacing, because you pace a lot in one day, it's called stemming. It's a way to stimulate the mind.
Right.
What urges you to want to pace? Because you pace a lot in one day.
All right.
And people don't get to see that part of you. So what urges you? How do you feel when you have the urge to pace up and down?
I like to believe that it gives me the freedom to express myself, because
That I know. But
Yeah.
what is there a feeling that comes over you that you have to pace?
well, it's a way for me to express what I'm thinking in my mind, because my mind is always in a creative space, just
Yeah. But like if I want to use the bathroom, I get an urge, so I know I want to go to the bathroom.
yeah.
When you're going to pace, and you pace quite a lot, is there an urge, a feeling? I may not be wording it correctly,
Well,
but is there an urge?
Okay, I see what
that
you're
you would
saying.
just get up and just start pacing like you do?
Uh,
What is the feeling that comes before you pace, or the feeling that urges you to get up and walk up and down, in case people don't know what we're
Like
talking about when we say pacing?
yeah, like
Walking up and down.
when I'm inspired by a favorite show that I like to reenact it, you know.
So that is what you're saying, you would get up and reenact a show that you like? So
Yeah.
every time you're pacing, you're reenacting a show that you like?
Yeah. It's kind of like my thing.
Okay. Well, it's most
Well, it's most autistic people's thing, but yeah.
But I just wanted to get to know a little more, being your mom, because we live in the same home,
Yeah.
and I am not autistic,
There you go.
so I can't speak. I'm not autistic. So I don't want to tell you how to feel, because that's not how I was able to learn all that I've learned from you.
Right.
Is by allowing you to say how you feel.
Yeah.
So that's the purpose for that question.
Okay.
When you get irritated by something someone says, everyone gets irritated, but when you are being corrected and you get irritated, why do you get irritated? You, not why I get irritated, but why you get irritated. Because this can help someone who, like autistic people who going through the airport and people don't understand that some autistic people don't like to be touched. Some autistic people don't like to speak to people that they don't know. All of that. So I am doing this line of questioning to ask you.
Okay, so basically it goes
Like
up.
if I'm correcting you and you think you still have this, the regular hormone, like someone who's not autistic. At your age, you think you know it, and when I'm correcting you, sometimes you are not pleased with the correction. So you explain to me from your point of view, like why, or why you get irritated, if I'm making any sense to you.
Here's the thing. I'm a type of person who likes order and doesn't like doesn't like certain things to like change. And
Okay, don't go fast.
And if,
so you don't like change, and that is good for you to say that.
And at the same time, also, if I immediately make a blunder that sabotages my order, it's kind of like an itch in my back that I can't scratch, that I literally cannot reach.
So let's not go faster than that.
Yeah.
And what you have just said, I believe. And why do I believe? Not because you're my son, but I'm your mom and dad, and people hate that. I don't care. But you know when I say that, what I mean, because I have never, even though your dad have not supported you emotionally or financially, I have never encouraged you to hate. But what I mean by saying I'm your mom and dad, I'm the only parent that is there with you through thick and thin. And when you said you don't like change, I know you're honest, but I wanted it to come from you, because I remember when you were younger and I would take you to the park. If you could sleep at the park, you would sleep at the park. You didn't want to change and know when it's time to come home. There was always a big to-do for you to leave the park. You never liked that. If I took you to a birthday party, I had to stop taking you to parties, because when it was time for you to leave, I couldn't get you to leave. I remember people would say, oh, she doesn't want to buy balloons when I tried to have your birthday party. And they didn't know that when you saw a balloon at that stage of your growth as an autistic person, you would get like out of control. That's what balloons did for you. So anytime I'm going to invite you to a party, I used to get a panic attack, because I'm like, oh God, I hope this party don't have balloons, because I know when you see balloons, you just got all riled up for whatever reason. You understand? So I stopped taking you to parties, and people thought that I was being antisocial, because they didn't understand. And even when you had to leave the party, it's another, I remember you went through like, I would say like 7 tantrums in one day, meltdowns. And you were very physical with me, but I never reported it because I didn't want them to take you away from me. So I hugged you through it, and look how you are today. So this is why sometimes when people say, oh, he's okay, I get a bit angry, and I shouldn't, but I do, because they don't understand our journey.
Yeah, they don't.
And what I've been through as the mom, and what you experience as the person who is autistic.
Yeah, they don't understand like the struggle that it takes
they
to
see
manage
someone in one moment, or in a miraculous space, and they think that's all how it was. People say, oh, well, he's cured now. And I'm like, I don't want to be rude, because I'm not comfortable being rude. I'm not afraid of people. I just don't like that behavior. And I'm like,
cured now?
Could you
like what?
Do some research?
Cured now? Like what? What? A cure for what?
He doesn't have autism anymore, and I'm just so tired. And so I got to take a break from that. Like when people are like that. So I have developed a behavior where I only speak with people if I sense that they're going to listen to understand.
Mm-hmm.
If I start to speak to someone about your journey, I'm not talking about another person who is autistic. They have their story to tell.
Right.
Because people think it's so easy for everybody to put everything in one basket, but with autism, that's not the case.
No.
Because the spectrum is wide.
Mm-hmm.
When you started to do sign, and you had to do your checkup at the Douglas Hospital, where people are there for the mentally challenged, it was quite an experience. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because you were very hyperactive. And I would always get a pre-anxiety attack because I know that you're hyper. And I'm saying, well, he's not going to be able to sit through this class or this session and this, And because autism does not have a face, people would say to me on the metro, oh, she can't control her child, such a bad child. And I knew the diagnosis, but I didn't, I didn't have the time to stop and talk to people. I had to run behind you so that you wouldn't run into traffic. And
yeah, people talked before they could think.
Yeah, I remember one time, all the money I had saved from working, because I never knew anything about welfare and all of that. So
yeah,
I was living off of my savings. And I bought groceries because you never ate stuff. You were a finicky eater, so I had to just use my God-given talents to find ways to get you to eat. This is why you were so skinny. People thought you didn't eat. But I blended all the food, so your digestive system was in very good order because all the food was pureed. I blended up so I can add the fish or whatever, because if I cook it the normal way, you would not eat it. And I bought groceries, I can remember, and you took off running. And I had a choice to either let you run into the traffic and hold on to the groceries, or leave the groceries and try to catch you. So I left the groceries, and when I came back, it was gone.
Yeah.
And I remember that time, because I have so much pride, I didn't want to exhaust all my savings. So I went to this food bank. And what they gave me, I wouldn't even give a sheep. All the vegetables were all, and I said, okay, I gotta do better. I'm not going back. All these little things I remember, and I am quite saddened by people who are not willing to understand.
Yep. It's a wicked world. Oh, that where you come from. You guys, you guys know the theme song to it. It's a different world, but I changed it.
Autism?
I changed it to it's a wicked world, because the world is kind of
So
wicked.
When I see businesses that hire people, special needs people, I am like in heaven. It makes me so happy.
Yeah.
When I see people who speak kindly, it makes me happy when people include, because autism, I have no right to say this, but in my mind, I think Michael Jackson was on the spectrum. I don't have any authority to say this. I don't like speaking for people, but I've been following Michael Jackson since I was a little girl. And the first song I sang, that was one of Michael's songs. It's called Ben. He was singing to a rat. You know that song? Ben, the two of us, we live no more. You know that song? We don't laugh.
Unfortunately, I do not. Unfortunately, I do not.
Yeah.
And that is sad, because I love Michael.
No, you're just trying to say, Mom, you're old.
No,
Yeah,
I'm.
that's
No,
fine.
wait, I didn't. No, that's not what I was trying to imply. No,
That's fine.
no, wait, that's not what I'm trying to imply. Wait a minute.
But if
Relax.
people look-
Wait.
If people look at the time, I always say in my writings, if you want the true answer, do the math.
Yeah.
If people research and look at the time when autism was that they started to give it a diagnosis.
Correct.
Autism existed before they diagnosed.
Right.
And autism is just a different way of the brain operating. And what I've discovered that some people or children who are in a loving environment, they are calmer than children who are not in a loving environment. And it doesn't mean that the parents are bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I have discovered after working with special needs kids, even the ones that are not verbal, they're like a sponge. They suck off of your energy. They can know when you're aggravated. They can know when you're calm. And they suck from that.
Mm.
I have also discovered by working with special needs that when they're aggravated, that's their way of speaking. And you got to figure out what is making them in this way. It's a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of parents, I'm no different. I'm just a hard ball, a hard nut to crack. They need the help and they just send their kids away. But I think it's very dangerous when your kid is going away so you can get a break when they can't speak. Because when they can't speak, they're taking advantage of more. If conjunction, that environment, it's evil. Because there are a lot of situations where it's all about money. And it's not about what's best
for the child. Yeah.
So I think we've said a mouthful.
Right.
But this is a conversation that we can continue. Because we haven't seen, not that there's not, but we have not been fortunate to be in company with Black autistic people. You're always one out of the three among white autistic children.
It's very rare. It's very
so
rare.
I'm not saying that there isn't, and
it's like finding a golden goose.
People, we get treated differently.
Yeah.
There's a few that I can count on one hand that have shown us kindness, but that's the extent of it. We've been treated differently. And not different in a good way, different in a very negative way. So I'm happy that you're able to express yourself, and we're going to do more of this.
Yep.
And the credit goes to you because...
Thank you.
Well, you're the one that says, Mom, let's do a podcast. And I'm like, what is that? Why? Well, you know.
Had to lay down can I talk today? The fundamentals. Thank you. I was trying to
you see, I told you I'm brilliant. You believe me now? At least I know one big word.
The modesty plane
has left.
It's It's not there. I said that before, and
It's a plane or is it a rocket?
It didn't stick to you.
Is it a rocket or a plane? Because if it's a plane, it can land again.
She's gonna keep on doing these literal jokes
But
until
if it's a rocket, it's gone to space for a little bit.
there's gonna be so many podcasts of her just doing literal jokes every once in a while. Like, I've said this repeatedly in every single episode. Like, we're not even like 5 episodes in, and
Yeah, but you see, you're
Good.
talking about your autism. I have to showcase my comedic side. You know,
as a nice little balance, you know.
Yeah, so that people, I can hire her to do an opening act because she's a comedian. No?
Okay, you're reaching. You're reaching right now. You're reaching right now. Oh God.
Say you took it off?
No, not yet.
Okay,
I didn't even do my outro yet. What are you talking?
Okay.
What?
I want you to say something in a Guyanese accent.
Oh God. We really gonna do this?
Yes.
Oh God, no. Why? Why?
Okay, I'm gonna say it and then you're gonna.
You want people to laugh at me. That's what it is. You want people to laugh at me.
Exactly.
I know I got a Canadian accent. I know. I'm Canadian through and through. I get it. Okay?
No, but you're learning.
Have mercy on me, okay?
You're learning your roots because your mom is Guyanese.
Because I know y'all are going to roast me in the comments, okay?
I'm gonna say it
Oh, God.
and then you're gonna repeat it.
Go easy on me, y'all.
No, I'm
Please.
saying something easy. Ahua said that. Ahua said. I don't even know how to say
Not
it.
even you can say it. And you...
Okay, give me a moment. Be quiet.
You're born in British Guyana.
Yeah, who cares?
So you're
Ahua
from the
said-
country.
Ahua said who that when me I say who that. Ahua said who that when me I say who that. Ahua said who that when me I say who that. Say that. Say it fast. So
Can you like slow it down so I can actually repeat everything you just said?
No, I'm a very fast person. I am not very.
Well, that does not help me.
Who cares? I'm not very.
Who cares? You want me to pronounce it? How am I supposed to pronounce it if you don't slow it down?
Ahua said who that.
That is not slow enough. What are you trying to do?
Who se who da.
Who say who that?
Now say it.
Who say who that? Don't roast me.
Okay, what's the other thing? There's something else that is quite difficult. Well, not for someone brilliant like me, but it's quite difficult for people who are not brilliant. Get it?
You are really trying to have people roast me in the comment section. Please, seriously, y'all, have mercy on me. That's all I ask.
Like
They're not gonna have mercy on me.
no, it's not you who's doing the mischievousness. It's me. And they're not going to step my way. What's the word?
Y'all are mean.
What's the word you would call? No, I can't say that because it's PG. So forget it.
Oh my God, were you about to say the B word?
No, I was just saying it in a polite way. Bambi. Do you know what Bambi means?
Oh, like Disney Bambi.
No, I'm not talking about Disney at all. We are talking.
But isn't that kind of
Diana.
isn't that kind of what it stems
It's
from?
talking about your rear end. This is no Disney.
No, but Bambi.
Yeah.
There's a deer named Bambi.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that.
But the name had to have come from somewhere.
We're not talking about where the name come from. We're talking about
Bambi?
when we say it, what we mean is your backside. Your behind. Your batty.
No, but where Bambi?
Know. I just grew up hearing it, so leave me alone.
Because there's a deer named Bambi. Y'all, I'm not hallucinating, am I?
Well, we know there's a deer, but
there's a deer named Bambi in Disney. Bambi.
We're talking about
Bambi.
Okay, we're talking about Guyanese Bambi now. So forget about Disney for a moment and focus on Guyana.
So Bambi in the Guyanese version,
I just told you what it refers to.
But it can't just come out of thin air.
I am not saying it came out of thin air. Maybe it came out of thick air. But when we say Bambi, we're talking about your rear end.
What is this turning into? That's all I want to know. What is this? What is this podcast turning into?
It's education on Bambi. What Bambi means. Bambi is your rear end. Or we would say batty.
Why did I think it was BT?
Yeah, we say BT too. Batty, BT. We have a lot of saying. We have a very...
Also, it's both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of words.
Because
Forget about what they mean.
Because I always stuck with the other one, BT, not Batty. That I think that was the first one I knew.
And who taught it to you? Definitely not me. I'm too proper for that.
Oh, please. This woman taught me everything. Everything. You think of it, she taught me. Literally. It's really... And I can't say it because PG. I can't.
Then don't say
it.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. I'm just saying.
Let me continue with my brilliance. We're done. Because I ran out of words. My dictionary is empty.
Watch how everybody going to flame me in the comments because of you doing this. Watch. It's going to happen. And I know it's going to happen.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. All I can see...
They're going to say, who is that brilliant woman, Enoch? Oh, that's my mom. She knows a lot of stuff.
They're going to be thinking, okay, who is this evil woman who wants people to roast her own son? Her own son.
No, they're not going to roast you. They're going to roast me, and they're not going to come close to me because... my extinguishers are out. So when they're coming with their fire...
I knew you were going to take the roast word literal. There's...
Is there another roast that I don't know about? Oh, pot roast.
Oh my God. She's literally the biggest troll. She just loves trolling.
Pot roast.
She just loves to troll.
I can make a good pot roast.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
Okay. Thank the Lord. We out. Follow us on all of our social medias, you know.
Thanks for having fun with me, Enoch.
You're welcome. Well,
why do you have to breathe like that to say you're welcome? Be happy about it.
Well, I'm tired and
Be happy about it.
Well, I'm
Be happy about it.
It's late.
Be happy about it.
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm not sure.
It is very late and I am very tired and I need to brush my teeth and I need to go to my bed. I'm done. I'll catch y'all later though. Peace. God. Good Lord.